man.
The big payback.
Got to get back. I need some get back.
During Reconstruction, we held every major position you can imagine. From the 41st Congress to the 56th Congress, we were involved in every one of the congressional systems or the congressional process from that 41st to the 56th. We were mayors, we were judges, we were sheriffs, we were senators, we were congressmen, and even B.K. Bruce of the Treasury Department, a black man, had his signature on all paper money in the United States of America, so it made no difference that a redneck camel breath, snot-dipping, tobacco chewing, straw chewing, beer belly, overall wearing, peckerwood, hated niggas. Every cracker, in order to buy anything, had to spend money with a black man's signature during Reconstruction on the paper money. But when white folks got tired of niggas being in political positions of authority over them, they lined up armed white men at the door of Congress. Bishop Henry McNeil Turner of the AME Church, armed guards stood at the door of Congress and would not permit Bishop Henry McNeil Turner, a black elected public official and a congressman, to enter the halls of Congress. They stood at the door of the mayor's office. They lined armed guards up at the sheriff's office, a black sheriff elected to be the sheriff of the town. But crackers stood at the door with their guns and said, "No more nigger sheriffs in this town." And brought another big beer-bellied peckerwood with overalls on, who was the new sheriff, Big Bubba. And they said, "Nigga, Big Bubba's the sheriff here in town now. No more nigger sheriff. And if you don't get away from here, we're going to arrest you." Judges were unseated.
That's right.
Senators were unseated. And night riders, Ku Klux Klan, and disgruntled, angry, egotistical white men decided that it was a period that had to be stopped, that blacks were infringing on the rights of white people. Does it sound familiar? They're talking about the angry white male today. And under charges of exaggerated corruption in politics, the poor black man was swept from political positions. It looked like a period of political prosperity. But when the white man got tired of black people being in these political positions, he drove us from these political positions. But you're running all over the place, ready to vote. Some of you with your dreadlocks, you're ready to vote. Some of you with an African name as long as North Avenue, you're ready to vote, trying to decide which cracker you're going to vote for. And it's not even the popular vote that determines who the president is going to be. It's the electoral college vote that determines who the president is going to be. And you're going to go behind a glorified shower curtain pulling a lever, trying to decide which one of these peckerwoods you're going to vote for. It's impossible to defend black law and not break white law. Impossible to defend white law and not break black law. The two are diametrically opposed, 180 degrees different from each other. You cannot seek freedom and independence for black people and talk integration talk with white folks. You cannot talk out of both sides of your mouth. It's impossible to do that. You cannot say we must get away from the color game and the skin game when you are black and your color and your melanin is what marks you and hooks you with the universe and links you with the spiritual, divine, universal, and cosmological order of things. You cannot say we must get away from that and say that you are defending divine law and defending black law. Right. We, brothers and sisters, must understand the very nature in which God has created us. We are righteous by nature. We are other than righteous by circumstance. It is 400 years in specific and 6,000 years in general under the white man that has put us in this condition. 400 years in specific and 6,000 years in general that causes us to break black law today. You can't say you're defending black law when you will eat anything, put anything in your body, eat whatever you saw the pecker would eat. Ham hocks might be good for the white man. Pork chops and pig feet might be good for the white man. A whole lot of meat might be good for the white man. But it's not good for your delicate system. You cannot defend white law and not offend and break black law at the same time. Remember, your law is not what is written on paper, but it is the very nature in which God has created you. And I'm happy that they asked me to say a word at least on black law. Let's go further with the subject that was given to me here tonight, dealing with revolution and dealing with war coming in America, and what the topic theme is to reflect and focus on guidelines for war. Make no mistake about it, brothers and sisters, war is coming in this country.
Yes, sir.
War is coming in this country on an escalated level. We're already in a war. We may not be at war, but we're definitely in a war. And the white man is waging warfare against us in every field, in every discipline, on every plane.
Yes,
it makes no difference if you're a basketball nigger. The white man is waging war against basketball niggas. A football one, a baseball one, an actor on the big movie screen or the small television screen. It makes no difference. The white man is waging war.
Yes,
if you worked as a janitor or a maintenance engineer on the job, the white man is waging war. He's cutting the food stamps. He's waging war. He's cutting affirmative action. He's waging war. Section 8 entitlements. He's waging war. The attack on the black student who cannot finance an education, the white man is waging war. He is working to maintain white supremacy. And all over America, they are now beginning to kill us at an alarming rate. Shoot us 25 times, shoot us 10 times, shoot us 8 times, apply the chokehold, and then when the cop, after witnesses have seen it all over the community, when the cop goes before the courts of the criminal justice system of white America, they let him go scot-free. The white man is waging war. Mark Furman said the policeman, meaning the white policeman, is God on the streets with his gun and with his badge. He is judge, jury, and executioner right on the spot. But the question is, what is the black man doing? What is the black woman doing? What are we doing to defend black law? To defend our survival here on this planet? You can read everything you want to read, and we must read. You can study everything you want to study, and we must study. You can build and develop everything that you want to build and develop. But unless you have an army to defend what you're building and developing, an enemy or a savage beast will take what you build. You must have a way to protect it. And so we must build a black liberation army.